Hi and welcome back to Sweets and Beyond. My name is Ida and today I'm going to prepare a very popular dish during Easter in Puerto Rico, Bacalao a la Vizcaina. Here are the ingredients. Okay, here I have 1 pound of codfish. This comes in big, large fillets, salted. So all I did was I soaked them overnight in fresh water. I changed the water 3 times and then I just flaked it, and this is what you get. Here I have 2 medium onions, thinly sliced, half a can of fancy pimentos. These are the pimentos that I bought, right there. Half a can of this. 3 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. 3 hard-boiled eggs. About 2 tablespoons of olives with pimento. 8 ounces of tomato sauce. I'm going to be using my own sazon, or you can use a packet of the Sazon Goya or Knorr. And 4, they were small potatoes that I boiled, but not fully. You see, they're still a little bit raw in the middle, and this is what you need, because then I couldn't have been able to cut them up in slices like this. And we're going to be using about half a cup of olive oil. Let's get started. Okay, so now my stove is at medium high. It's at a 7. My stove goes from 0 to 10 and it's at a 7 right now. So here I placed the half a cup of olive oil, and we're going to start with the garlic because we want to infuse the olive oil with the flavor of the garlic. And I forgot to mention 2 bay leaves. And we're going to drop in the onions. Wait, a few more. This is a traditional dish that's served a lot on Fridays during Lent. Okay, so we're just going to saute this just a little, not much. And we're going to add the red peppers, the olives, and we're going to let this cook. And sometimes the onions will turn a little bit reddish, and that's what you want. Runaway onion. So we're going to cook this for a few minutes. Okay, so now it's time to add the tomato sauce. And this is like a bacalao guisado. It's just that this is like the Spanish influence, or from Spanish origin, which they add the potatoes. This reminds me of the mojo criollo de salsa isleña that I did. So okay, now we have the base. You notice I haven't added any salt. I haven't added any salt because sometimes the bacalao can be too salty, so it's better to wait until the dish is completed and you try it and see if you need. Now we're going to just lay the potatoes in here. We're going to add the bacalao. Gonna smush it around. I haven't used smushed in a while. And I haven't added the sazon yet. That I will add once everything is kind of mixed together. And don't worry that it looks a little bit dry. The bacalao, since we soaked it in water, will release a little bit more liquid. Okay, here I sprinkled in my sazon. So remember, you can use my sazon, or you can use 1 packet of sazon. So all we're going to do is we're going to make sure everything is nice and covered. And we smush it down. Twice in one video, smush. So we're going to let it come up to a boil. See, it's kind of boiling there right now. Now we're going to cover it and cook it on medium-low for 20 minutes because we have to make sure that our potatoes are fully cooked. And we're not going to stir it anymore. I'm just smushing it down 3 times in a video. No. So we're going to lower it to medium. We're going to put a cover on it, and we're going to come back in 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, and see, it made a little bit of sauce, but you don't want that much because this will be served over rice. So now I tasted it for salt and it needed a little salt. Now we're just going to move this around and then I'm going to serve it. Okay, so here you have it, my version of Bacalao a la Vizcaina. All I did was I cut up the hard-boiled eggs and I just put them in there. So this is it. Remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And after this, there's going to be a little box that says subscribe. Click on that if you haven't subscribed. Buen Provecho. I'm going to try a piece of the egg with the sauce. Because if you've been watching my videos, you know that I do not like bacalao. But you see what I do for you. Take a piece of egg. That was good. Try it.